calm leadership helps you get further, a lot further. Whether you are going for that big promotion to vice president or a CXO, or whether you are running your own business and you're hiring your team, you are in a leadership position. And to be a calm leader is to be effective, is to be the ultimate role model, not only in your present role, but also as a way to navigate very effortlessly to your next role. So let's talk about what it means to be a calm leader, because it certainly doesn't mean you're just going to relax and not care. It certainly doesn't mean you're simply going to slow down and get there in a longer path. It means you change the way you operate on the inside in order to get the results that you want on the outside. Hi there, I'm Farnoosh Brock. Welcome to this Mindset Mastery channel. And this episode today is all about calm leadership. So, first, let's talk about what it means to be the opposite of calm. And this is really important because now we're talking about the things that you observe as a professional in others, and you know instinctively that that's not a good thing, that that person isn't a real role model, that they are probably not going to go very, very far. So there is something about role model leaders, and especially the very, very effective ones. They all have a calm presence. They are not in constant hurry to get somewhere. That doesn't mean they have all day. In fact, they have very limited time. But it's about how they are being in each moment that defines that calmness. It's an energy that they exude as opposed to tension. When you're not calm, you are tense. You might be a little tense, you might be a lot tense. Tension doesn't create the results that you're after. Sure, it gets you short-term results, but tension is contagious. If you're a tense leader, you create a tense environment. Your team will have a certain amount of tension when they're dealing with you. And it's the opposite of calmness. And therefore, you are going about your goals in a way that is not only less effective, but also not as smart, not as good for your health and for your well-being. And it will get you to a certain point, but then it might block you. So I work with leaders who are not just going to first line manager position, which is great, they are going much higher on the organization chart. So we are now looking at very subtle qualities that those top leaders, who are going to be your bosses, are looking for. It's no longer about what you do and how you do it. Sure, that's important, but the real thing that sets you apart from others is more subtle now. You have to start paying more attention to how you show up, to what kind of energy you bring to the room, to how you do everything that you do. And calm leadership will get you a lot further. Calm leadership says, I am in charge. I am in control. I am a high performer. I am doing everything in this position, and I am ready for more. Calm leadership also creates a wonderful way of creating natural followers in your environment, whether they are your peers, your team, or even your bosses and the people that you report to. So increasing your influence is another benefit from calm leadership. So how do we do that? I want to give you something tangible and accessible because there is a lot to it, but we have to start somewhere. And the thing I teach my clients, first and foremost, when we want to embark on this calm leadership path, is your physical body. Right? It's accessible, we can observe it, and we can start making changes. We're going to start by asking you, what is it that your energy says about you? Your energy is how you move. For instance, if you're in a meeting, are you constantly fidgeting? Are you constantly crossing and uncrossing your legs and playing with your hands? Or are you sitting there calm but present and attentive? Are you sitting there comfortable in your own skin and being your best self? So that is one way you can quickly measure how you show up. Now, that's not just any meeting. Think about a difficult meeting, a meeting where things are at stake, where you might be a little nervous or anxious. How do you show up then? Calm leadership goes even further in situations where things are a little tense. And you showing up with calmness will set the tone of that meeting. It helps the other person to be calm and for both of you to have space to think, to explore, and to operate from that place, which brings forth, by the way, your greatest gifts. We do not do our best when we are tense and in a hurry and constantly feeling pressured. We do our best when we have a sense of inner calmness. So, start by observing your body. Start by seeing how you carry yourself, whether your shoulders are back when you're sitting, whether you are breathing naturally. Most of us breathe here on the upper body. And the way to create calmness is to breathe all the way down to your stomach, taking long, deep breaths. Now, you could do this in preparation for a meeting, and it's very easy to do. You just sit straight with a tall spine, and you simply do 5 counts of deeper breath. You count your inhale, you count your exhale, 5 counts for the inhale, 5 counts for the exhale, and doing just that will physiologically bring you into a calm state. You can also do that during a meeting. It's not something that people will observe, but it will create that sense of calmness for you. So 2 places where this became really key for my clients, one of them going for a senior VP position, a very critical role, and another one who is a manager but in a very busy pharmaceutical environment. And these words simply, calm leadership, created for them a different way of being. And of course, we're working on the exact strategies on how to go about that. But just to think about yourself and your leadership style as calm leadership is going to help you show up differently. And that is what your upper management, your bosses, your customers are looking for in order to look to you as a role model. Because calm leadership says you are confident. And you are at your best when you are showing up confidently. So, put some of these insights to practice and share with me whether they help you or not. And I hope that you subscribe to the Mindset Mastery channel for more insights on how you show up in your world. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.